You're watching News 3 HD at noon.
Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company taking your plant and garden questions at 270-9933. Fall is in the air.
Yes, it is, until we get 80 degrees again.
Yeah.
Well, I brought along this black-eyed Susan because that is what's blooming right now for a lot of people, and they have a lot of really black, nasty-looking leaves. It was due to all that rain that we had earlier in June and then high humidity. But what you'll find is that if you cut those leaves back this fall and dispose of them, only if you compost your material really well do you want to put it in your compost. Otherwise, just get rid of that. Otherwise, you're going to have spores that will germinate next year.
Okay.
And then mums, there's lots of mums available. And come on out. We've got a fall festival at the Barcz Company on Saturday. And it's going to have activities for the kids, face painting and fun stuff. And we've got a seminar on container plantings, as well as recipes and harvesting ideas.
Oh, lots of good stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
And these are mums, you kind of buy them and enjoy them. They don't really put them in the ground. And
well, some people have good luck. You know, this when they're in that tight of a bud, what you'll find is you have a longer bloom period. And if you get them planted in the ground and mulch them in the fall, some people have good luck with them overwintering.
Okay. Pansies this time, and you got ragweed? No.
I didn't bring. That's the problem. See, people see goldenrod blooming, and it's just coming into bloom now. That it'll have a beautiful yellow display, and that's what people see when they are sneezing, and they think that's the cause, and it's actually all the ragweed.
It's not the goldenrod.
No.
Okay, let's get to the phones. We'll start with Richard in Madison. Hi, Richard.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you? What's your question?
Very well, thanks. We have a large aster that didn't bloom this year. It's bloomed numerous years and very good success, but suddenly it hasn't bloomed. So we weren't sure what we need to do, whether to cut it back, and my wife was thinking about maybe dividing up the root or something along.
Well, I suspect either is it much shorter, because rabbits sometimes, if the rabbits feed on them and eat them down too late, that will prevent the flowering. Either that or lack of sun. If it's not in as sunny a spot as it used to be, that could definitely be the cause.
Okay.
So move it to a sunnier location.
But otherwise,
it should bloom every year. Yes.
Okay. Steve in Middleton. Hi, Steve.
Hey, I'm expanding my garden, and the problem is that I have a big, it's a Concord grape bush in the way. I'm bringing it out another 16 feet, and right in the middle of where I'm going to expand, there's a Concord grape.
Yeah.
How about, could I dig that up, transplant it, or? Grapes
are notorious for developing a very deep root. They're difficult to get enough of the root to transplant. Could you perhaps incorporate, or maybe it's going to block all of his sun, but that's going to be a tough one to move. The best chance you're going to have is to either wait till the frost hits the leaves and the leaves drop. Do it when it's dormant, in other words. Either do it this fall after the leaves drop or early spring before it leaves out.
Okay, but maybe incorporate into the garden. That might be the best thing.
Maybe.
Okay, Jane in Madison. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I have a rose bush that is spreading out underneath my rock garden into other perennials, and I'm wondering, should I just cut those feeders off, or what I should do so that they won't interrupt with my other flowers?
That's what I would do. When you have things that are moving by, whether it's rhizomes or just, it's suckering growth, if it's growing where you don't want it, you just cut that back.
And that's not going to affect the main plant?
No, it will not. Now, if you were to spray with Roundup, that would affect the main plant. That's all connected, so
just
do a physical removal.
All right, Mary in Oregon. Hi, Mary. Mary, you there?
Yes.
Hi, what's your question?
We have a hydrangea plant that we had planted this year, and I'm wondering if we should cut it back in the fall now.
Okay. Just to be on the safe side, I would recommend, since there's so many hydrangeas out, one of the very popular ones is Endless Summer, and that in particular is not like Annabelle. Annabelle is the old-fashioned cream-colored flower. That you can prune in the fall and still have great growth. Endless Summer, and there's quite a number of them out there now. Do not prune it back. Just wait till you see what's going to grow in the spring and then prune it back. Otherwise, you may be cutting off flower buds.
Okay, so it depends on which kind it is.
Yes, it does, very much so.
All right, Jean in Sun Prairie. Hi, Jean.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I am having trouble establishing burning bushes. For some reason, I plant them and something eats them.
Oh, okay. They are attracted to rabbits, so maybe to get it established, or perhaps just during the fall and winter season, protect it with some sort of fencing, because they unfortunately are one of the favorites of rabbits.
And they are so beautiful
Yes.
coming up in the fall. They're just spectacular. All right, we're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will take your calls off the air. We'll see you next week.
Yes.